Hello, hello, this is Pat with Petresca Papers. I'm out in the Bluebird Bungalow and it is past the midway mark in October and we are speeding towards November. And I want to start a project. It is not going to be anything like the envelope project. Phew, because that was something else. This is going to be a tab-bound journal, and it is going to be, at least on my end, it's going to be a gratitude journal. And I'm kind of tossing around two things to call it. We're going to make it in the shape of a house. And so I'm thinking this house is built. No, that's not it. Oh, did I write it down somewhere? I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, there it is. Gratitude lives here. Or this house built with gratitude. I think that was the other one. Anyway, right now it's gratitude lives here. Okay? It's going to be in the shape of a house. And I have an overview that I have come up with. I want my covers to be a peaked house. And then I'm going to have 5 inner pages, and they will have pockets on both sides, and they will hold 3 tags each. So if we do the math, we've got 5 pages, double-sided, which is 10, and then there will be 3 tags in each side, so it'll be a tag for each day. Just a simple notation of what you're grateful for. Now, I am using the Home Sweet Homes Autumn Mega Digital Kit. This is from a year ago. I am going to link the video for this particular kit, but I have several Home Sweet Homes. This particular kit, let me jump here, has a wide variety of autumn papers that I want to use for covers. This was for, let me see, where are those houses? For house covers similar to these. These are bigger. These were made with a different kit, but it's this similar thing, and that's going to be about what ours will be like, only not quite as steep of a roof. These would be used in the kit to make the house. These are smaller, but I'm going to utilize them for pockets. There are doors and steps and windows. And then there's also 3 doors that are included. So this could actually, instead of a house, if you didn't want to do a house, you could do a door, 2 doors, and then it would open, and you would, if you want, use that tab binding. And these are accessories for the doors. I think that's extra. And what else do I want to show you? And then there are, yeah, those are the papers. So, to go along with it, this overview, if you want it, and it also right here has a QR code that would take you right to Petresca Papers, and then you can look at all the different kits. this, I've got gratitude quotes. What I'm thinking is on each side of there. So I want 10 quotes. I couldn't decide right then, so I printed them out. And they can be utilized, and I'm looking and realizing they needed to be thinner. So I will be revising this. I worked on this early this morning and didn't have my brain intact. So I'm going to size the print down and then make it so it will fit on the pocket. Okay. I'm also using my tags and pocket template. And what I've done, let me show you on the back of, where these, I have printed the template. My plan is to cut, I think I am going to do them double-sided. So when I do that, I will have a piece of, basically, I'm going to be using junk mail. So I'm going to insert just lightweight cardboard in there and make my tags. And I'll show you more about that. This is just more an overview of what I'm planning to do. So I've done that printing of the template on the back so that I don't have to think about what shape. In the kit for the tags and the pockets, there are several sizes. I am using the large, and that makes tags that are 5 inches by 3.5. So I am going to leave you for a moment, and, oh no, I'm not yet. I'm going to show you what I've done so far. So I made my template. This is the size my house is going to be. And I just use a piece of cardstock that's 8.5 inches, folded it in half, and made my peak. If you want a bigger peak, go for it. This is just what I came up with. So I traced it on the back of some repurposing cardboard. You know how I love my Haagen-Dazs chocolate ice cream bars, and they make a great cover. So I've got my covers, and then I want my pages to stick out on the side like a dormer window. So I have cut my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. And so this page will be covered, both sides, and a pocket put on it for the tags. And on this inside, I am going to do quite a robust pocket that's got some space, because that's where I want to store my tags until I fill, write on them and then insert them into the pocket. So now I am going to leave you. I am going to get a few things ready and get started on making Gratitude Lives Here. I will be back shortly. Okay, so I have done one of the covers. Not thrilled about that up there, but I'm not going to worry about that because it's just the cover. I am going to assemble the cover, and then I also did one of the inner pages with the pocket. So let me show you how I did this. So first the cover. So I want the different colored roof, so I made my guide marks and also left, what is that? That's like about, I think it's a 3/4 inch, yeah, 3/4 inch border around it. Now, I did print this on cardstock. I kind of wish it weren't on cardstock. There really is no need for it since we've got the cardboard, but that's just what I have. Everything else is, I believe, on copy weight paper. Okay, so, excuse me. I'm going to go this side, since I know where that line is. I am using art glitter glue, but you remember it's not very forgiving. So I've got to work quick and make sure I have it where I want it, and I don't. Is that good? That's good. Okay, so turn this over and do some burnishing. So how is everybody? I hope you're all well. We're getting into some cooler weather here in Georgia. In fact, I'm out here in the Bluebird Bungalow in the afternoon because so cold. We got down in the 30s. It's like, you know, come on. Do we have to go from air conditioning to the furnace? I hate that. Don't you? Anyway, if this is your first time here, welcome. If you are one of my subscribers, welcome back. It's always good to have you out in the Bluebird Bungalow with me. I hope this is a project that will inspire you. Now, I wanted to say I am using a kit, but you can use any paper you have. You do not have to use the kit, except to get the cute little windows and doors, which will be in part 2. Okay, now my roof is going to go like that. Now this was interesting. This and this roof were, cut from the cutoff of this, because I have those, that was printed double-sided. And I was able to get 2 roofs off of it. I drew, you can see my pencil line. I drew what I wanted, and then gave it about the same 3/4 inch. And then you just, after I folded it like this, well, you need to cut out a wedge out of the top so that you get that mitered point, and then I just cut along there. Okay, clear as mud. Just cover it. I'm planning on putting trim and borders and different things on this. Right now it's quite plain, and I think I did not remember to distress the other one, so it may end up being the back of my house. I can probably just get in there. Anyhow, remember, and I didn't do that, but I don't think that's going to show. Okay, so I'm going to put the glue this time on the paper. And you can see it was double-sided. And I also went looking at 2023 freebies. And let's see, what was a freebie? I'll show it to you. I'm going to use it for some of the inner pages. So go to, I was not part of Ko-fi at the time, but I will put them on my Ko-fi site and they're already on the Petruska papers. They were posted on October 31st. How spooky is that? I can see where I need to trim that right there. Okay. Now, this will be glued on there, and you can see I'm carrying on with my weird looking peak. I think I will stress a little around this. Anyway, so to get some extra papers, if you already have the kit or you just want to make it from the freebies, go looking. If you don't know where they are on the Petruska Papers Facebook group, at the very top, underneath my banner, there's some headers, and one of them says Files. Just click on that, and there's a wealth of freebies. Okay? And then there's also freebies over on my Ko-fi site. And I will have those linked below. Okay. You can see I had printed the tag template on the back of this. I'll just have to print another one. Okay, so trying to get a somewhat even border around it. Okay, 2 covers. Cover's done. I want to cut that little bit there and there, and let me do just some quick distressing before I forget. Did I? I thought I did, but I don't know. And then down the sides. And the funnest thing is, you know, putting the door and the windows onto your house. And we will do that on part 2. Okay. So, oh, I wanted to do this side. So we've got our covers. Let me make another one of the inner pages with you. Okay, so this is made from another piece of cereal box or cracker box or whatever you've got. That's that lighter weight cardboard. So let me pull this over here. This is what I'm going to use. This was one of the freebies from last year. This is the rust, I think it's rust paper. All right, so I am going to fold it in half, and I am going to be wasting a little. Heaven forbid we waste. And this is going to go inside. I did not take it around the edges, okay? So I really want to get that up on that edge. So I am going to add my glue, making sure I'm getting to those edges in the corners. Okay, here we go. The good thing is I can trim it off. And I'm going to glue it and trim it at the same time. I could be making a mistake. I did the other one a little different and I wasn't happy with it, with my process. So, all right. Oh, I'm not very good on edges here. Okay. And, well, that's great. Now I can't even see where I want to cut. This is not good. So what we'll do is we're going to fold. Didn't think that through very well, did I? Oh my goodness. How many ways could we do things? All right, here we go. Right down there. And I've got a little overhang up there. So I'm thinking before you glue, trim it. Trim it before you glue. Okay, can we get right in there? Okay, let's do a little distressing. We're going to put the pocket on here, and as I was contemplating different ways to do it, I think I've come up with quite a useful way to put the pocket on that will make it sturdy. So here's what I'm going to use for the pocket. I'm going to fold it in half, and I want the pocket 2 inches. So I'm going to measure from that fold to right there, and then I'm going to fold it. And then this piece that we're folding here is going to strengthen the edge of the pocket. So it'll be like this. So it's going to kind of wrap around both sides. Okay. And now, this is where you need to understand what I'm doing. Do I understand what I'm doing? All right, so I'm going to fold this whole, no, it wasn't fold. I want to draw. I want to, here, and I'm going to use my ruler to carry it down to this other side because there's some things we need to cut off because it's way too bulky. Okay, where? Okay, right there. All right. So now what we are going to do is this that we just drew on, we're going to cut that off. Am I cutting even? I don't think so. We can even that up after. Now we're going to open this up and we're going to cut this off. Is that right? And we're going to cut a little angle there and a little angle there. And if you want to do your pocket just a patch pocket, that works good. Okay, so here we go. So this is what it will look like. That flap, this wraps around like that. Now, this is going to come around here. We're not going to glue it to the page because I don't want to make the pocket smaller. So first of all, I want to glue this down, and I think, if I recall, we need to do just the tiniest smidge off so it doesn't hang over the side. All right, here we go. And I am going to put a little bit of glue right down here at the bottom. Just hold it on. Okay, are you there? Okay. I think I need to scoot that down a little or into that fold. Okay. Now this does need just some glue on that outside so that we're gluing it down and it's not flopping around. Okay. And now glue on here. All right, so we have our tag pocket. And, I forgot to fold that in. Can I do it? Oh, come on. Cheer me on. Oh, no. Okay. That makes me so mad. Oh, it was going so well. Let's see if we can do this. Look at both sides. Come on. Just ease on in. Ease on in. I know I'm off camera. It's not that exciting. Come on. It's almost there. Come on. Get in there. It may be a lot taller pocket. Come on. Oh, it's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost there. Now, here's the problem. It's kind of bunching down in there. But, I think oh my gosh. Okay, I got it. Would it have been the worst thing to have to print it again and do it again? No, it wouldn't be the worst thing, but it sure wouldn't be as much fun as just being done with it. Okay, so if you are going to follow along and do this, get your 5 pages like this created and your covers, and I will be back and we're going to decorate the house and do our tags. And that will be part 2. All right. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll join with me and make this a season of gratitude. And what are we calling this again? What are we calling it? Gratitude lives here. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.